quiet of night, I whispered my plea, holding her close, hoping for her decree.
Tie the knot like this, daughter. Remember the line of our aunties. You can hear the thread. You can almost feel the hand that taught this pattern. Welcome. Ancient Echoes starts now.
You're listening to Ancient Echoes. Ancient stones, modern stories, warm welcomes. I'm Samnang Bradley, host and heritage storyteller. Today we trace a cloth from dye pot to altar, from the slow knot of Ikat to the ceremonial sum pot folded for a wedding. Sources and further reading are in the show notes.
In a few minutes, we'll walk a full day with a weaving household, tying resist, boiling indigo, the petal loom's steady heart. First, a quick frame. Ikat refers to resist dyeing threads before they're woven into patterned cloth. Sum pot is the classic wrapped garment, and brocade names the richly woven ceremonial pieces, often edged with gold or silk. These techniques carry names, clan markers, and prayers in their geometry. The patterns matter because they speak lineage and use, not just beauty.
The history is long. Towns around Angkor were weaving centers centuries ago. Later, trade and court taste changed motifs, but many village patterns endured. Today we listen close to how families keep these designs alive and how younger makers are adapting without losing meaning.
I arrive before dawn at Master Dareth's house. The courtyard is wet from last night's rinsing. A low fire hisses under broad enamel pots. The first thing you notice is rhythm. Beat, pull, knot. Dareth's hands move like a small language.
When I was small, my mother said, "Patterns are our family voice. If you forget them, you forget who you were. So we tie the threads and we sing them into place." The Ikat, each tie is a promise. I tie, then I tie again.
He shows me how the resist is made. Tiny bundles of thread bound so dye can't penetrate. The tying takes hours, sometimes days, for a single table runner pattern. You hear the tightening, the whisper of thread against finger. It's repetitive work, but it's also a memory practice. Each knot remembers a wedding, a harvest, a name.
Indigo smells like river mud and rain. You boil leaves until the water turns a dark green. Then you watch the color breathe. If you're careful, the blue will come living out of the broth. People think it's just dye, but it is a conversation with the plant.
The dye pots release a sweet green steam. I dip a sample and watch the transformation as the cloth breathes oxygen and turns from lifeless fiber to deep, living blue. Around us, younger women thread looms and hum songs I don't fully understand. A lullaby, a counting rhyme, the rhythm of the pattern. These are work songs that keep time and pass technique across generations.
From an anthropological view, these songs and mnemonic techniques matter as much as the visual motif. They codify skill and transmit repair knowledge, how to retie a knot that slipped, how long to leave a skein in the dye bath. That embodied knowledge is hard to archive. It lives in hands and soundscapes.
Midday, we walk the market. Cloth is folded on low tables, some freshly woven, some commercial prints. A buyer feels a piece, taps near the edges to test finishing. I hear haggling, laughs, and the quick question, who wove this? Is it natural dye? These two questions, who and how, can mean the difference between a cloth that carries ritual value and one sold for fashion.
We teach young weavers that a ceremonial piece is not for everyday use. It has weight. If someone brings their offering, we fold it in a certain way, and say a short prayer. No cameras, no loud jokes, because the cloth is a holder of respect. It remembers the ceremony like a ledger.
Soundscape interlude now. Imagine 3 layers. Loom rhythm as a steady heartbeat, market voices overlaying like braid thread, and the hush of a temple which softens all noise.
After montage, soft return of ambient. I spoke with community liaisons and a conservator while researching this episode. The conservator reminded me, commercialization can help incomes, but it can also strip ritual context. A cloth sold as tradition might be stitched in a factory with no relation to the patterns it mimics. That disconnect can erode local meaning over time.
The layers matter. Preservation means protecting technique, the social contracts around cloth, and the rights of makers to set prices and boundaries. Projects that succeed are community-led, training younger weavers, documenting patterns with consent, and creating markets that return a fair share to households, not just middlemen. We accept visitors, but we ask for respect. Ask before you photograph. Buy thoughtfully. Ask, who made this? If the answer is a village name, then the cloth carries a place. If it is a brand, then it carries someone else's labor.
Practical takeaway. When you visit weaving communities, 1. Ask permission before recording or photographing. 2. Learn a few Khmer phrases. Susode, hello, and Nik Samrap Robos Puth, who made this?
Cloth, as I learned that afternoon, is a living archive. It stores laughter and grief, harvest cycles, and wedding vows. When we handle a sampot or watch a pattern emerge from blue, we touch a lineage. The work itself, slow, repetitive, loving, keeps memory in motion.
When the cloth goes to the temple or to a wedding, it carries our names. That is enough reward. But when it also feeds our children, it becomes a full life for the maker.
Thank you for following this field day with Master Dareth and for listening closely to the sounds and stories of Khmer weaving. If you want to learn more, the show notes list community liaisons, a reading list, and details on ethical buying and recording permissions. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to Ancient Echoes, leave a rating, and share this story with someone who cares about craft, culture, and continuity. Your support helps keep these traditions visible and valued.
This episode was recorded with community consent. We've worked with local liaisons to respect boundaries, and credits are in the notes for all musicians and contributors. Listen, learn, belong.
Quiet stones, loud stories. I'm Samnang Bradley. Walk the temples with me and meet the makers of Khmer life. Until next time, hear Cambodia's heartbeat.
Oh, shining diamond, flawless and red, you stand so quiet, soft in the air. I dared not rush you, feared you'd flee. Your heart too pure to belong to me. If you turn away, I reach and bind, press my hand, still body and mind. Your brows I trace, your breath I steal. This mark I place is dark and real. From this moment break and fall, hear the spell, obey the call. False love born from sacred lies, second one whispers through closed eyes. Follow me, don't fight, don't run, your soul is caught, my work is done. Empty will your light undone, under spell, under Sigmund. Crystal beauty, diamond bright, caught between shadow, charm and night. Time won't save you, truth won't last. This vow is carved, the line is cast. My words are smoke, my touch is fire, I bend your heart to dark desire.